Hey y'all, it's your girl Millie Chan. Let's get into the Braxtons. Let's go. So I didn't do last week, but Tamar is apparently writing a book. Lil Kevin got out of jail, but then there were some things that were going on that made it a little worse. Now Trina and Tawanda is going to check on him. So I'm guessing that's where we're going to start and find out this week. Let's go. So as Tony is driving around Beverly Hills, Tawanda and Trina are in Maryland getting ready to see Lil Kevin. Tony was like, I don't know what it is that we can do for him. Maybe get on a plane and go to Maryland and see Lil Kevin like Tawanda and Trina. You know what I'm saying? But then Tony asked Trina, should they talk to Big Kevin? Trina's like, no. I did feel Tony on this part because the problem with them was Tracy said she didn't want to have a funeral, but Big Kevin gave her a funeral, and that caused a rift in the family. That's why the Braxtons were not there, and they had their own thing for Tracy, right? So Tony's like, you don't know what Tracy and Kevin talked about before the end of life. But Trina said she knows. She said Tracy couldn't talk, and she was there at the end of life. But she said she may not be ready to talk to Tracy's widower at this point either. I think they're being a little insensitive because that is his wife, and I agree with Tony. Kevin had to do what he had to do to get through this. And just not having a way to close that chapter would probably be harder than it already is on him. What do y'all think about that? Wait, so they have gone to the racetrack, right, to do this go-kart racing. And they're finished and they're talking. And Trina said that Sean went to their dad to ask for Tawanda's hand in marriage. That's the same Sean? That's why I didn't know who that was. He looks totally different. So did y'all know Tamar had a candle line? She said she started that like when she was going through her mental health journey, right? Then she says, sometimes she wants to quit, but she can't because she doesn't want to quit. I understand that. And she says she keeps going, because of her son. So then they were like, well, we can't help but to see you have the Braxton cameras up here. So what made you go back to the show? Now, she hasn't answered that question yet. So I'll see when they come back. And I will also see if Lil Kevin showed up to the go-kart driving. So Tamar told the guys on the podcast that, she is really doing the work for her mental stability, right? There's a therapist on set, and she is not allowing anyone to make her go back. And I'm glad to hear that. She said that on this show, when they asked her about the cameras, she said that this time we'll see the real Tamar, because the last time they painted her a certain way. Now, I don't 100% agree with that. I think Tamar came out a certain way because Tamar was trying to be catapulted to a certain place. So the way we met her, maybe that's not her. Maybe she's a little bit more calmer, but she introduced us to her like that. You know what I'm saying? Now, Lil Kevin did not make it to the go-kart ride, but he did make it to dinner. And the great thing is not only was Tawanda, her husband, Tawanda, her boyfriend, Trina, her husband, and their father was there. But Mikey came. Mikey's son came. His kids came. His wife was there. So it was family. He was surrounded by a lot of love. And they asked what could they do for him. And he said that once he reaches out, it's an emergency. But they're like, you can reach out before that. But he's a man and he doesn't want to bother anyone. Plus, he's going through a really bad divorce, according to Tawanda. This is all so sad, but I'm so glad that the family is there. And it would seem like Tony would get on a plane, or Tamar would get on a plane, but they have things that they have to do also. So I just feel so bad for him because he looks like he's still grieving. So it sounds like Tracy had given Lil Kevin power of attorney over her to make decisions for her, right? And it seems like she did that before she got very sick. So Big Kevin, being the husband, felt like he's the son. Screw the paperwork. I'm the husband. I know better. So he did what he wanted to do. And Lil Kevin was like, I didn't ask for this. My mother, this is what she wanted. But Big Kevin did what he wanted to do. So that's where their strife comes from. And what Big Kevin needs to do is be there for his son right now, because that baby is going through a lot. He is grieving his mother and about to grieve a divorce. And he said he has no one. He misses his mom. This is just a lot. This is really why I didn't watch last week, because I feel like I need a break. And I should have watched last week and took a break this week. Y'all, it sounds like Tamar is writing a tell-all book. Are you in for a Tamar Braxton tell-all book? Like, why did her and Vince really break up? Why did she really want to leave reality TV? She said, why did she really do everything? Do you think we need that book? Trina and Lil Kevin have gone to the lawyer's office to talk about Tracy's will, right? And the problem is, it seems like Tracy left everything to Lil Kevin. And Big Kevin is having a problem with that. He is upset with his son because his son's mother left everything to him. And then so the lawyer tells them that he was talking to Tracy before her decline, and he recorded all of their visits. And she wanted one person in control. Now, of course, we're at a commercial, but the one person is Lil Kevin. I can't believe this man is mad at his baby and will not be there for his son through a divorce and the grieving of his mother, because the baby may have some change. That is real crazy. Well, we know that happens, but that's real crazy. So one of them got mad at the showrunner, OG. So it comes out, like we're saying, Big Kevin is mad that Tracy put Lil Kevin over everything. And he feels like that's not fair. But they said that Tracy had already said that before she was diagnosed, before she was sick. And the thing is, Lil Kevin already knew it because Tracy had always told him that. So, child, they done went over to the house because Trina back from with the baby at the lawyer's office. And Trina lets them know that production wanted Big Kevin, their dad, and Lil Kevin to film. Tawanda screamed out, OG, where are you, the showrunner, and what's up? She told him never, ever can that individual come on this platform for anything. So that's a problem. She's going to continue next week. But I thought this was a good show. Tamar is really trying to set herself apart. It is clear she is not that Tamar that was on Braxton's Family Value. She's not her. She's not even the Tamar that was on Tamar and Vince. Like, this is a different Tamar. She's calm. She's not loud. I think Tamar did all that stuff in the beginning to get us riled up, to get us on her side. And now she's showing us who she is. That's what I think. Y'all let me know what y'all think. It's your girl, Millie Chum. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.